So, welcome all to Madime. I'm your host, the Madcrown, and welcome to a late review of Gale. That's right, Gale is back after, well, it was there last week, but that was a freaking recap. I don't know why what's up this year with recaps lately. It's been too many of them. I don't know, it feels like an insult on the viewers saying they can't keep up with what's happening within the show, even after a brief 5 episodes. They need to keep throwing in our faces, hey, this is what happens after every 5th episode, especially one series, Beatless. Anyways, get off that little rant. I'm here to review Gale. Now, this is an episode that a lot of credits / reviewers have been asking for throughout the internet. I've been reading reviews of others, and they're saying that despite they love the animation and the game of Gale itself, they would wish that it would end already, and so they have more character development with the other characters. I agreed there. I did believe that the Squad Jam arc lasted way longer than it should have. 5 episodes spanning towards it. It was just kind of long. It was entertaining, but it still felt long. And especially after it ended, I was looking forward to it last week until they gave me a freaking recap of the whole entire thing all over again. Yay! Freaking idiots. But yes, despite that angry thing, I am happy to move on from that. We are out of Squad Jam. At least I thought we were out of Squad Jam. But no, there's no getting out of Squad Jam, ladies and gentlemen. You're always in Squad Jam. But before I get into that, let's talk about the beginning. Video games help out people in more ways than one. Most of the time it's stress relief and for escapism as well. However, it also helps with other things, such as social skills. You can learn to, especially with multiplayers, you can build a team somewhere around your neighborhood or the country, the world, and you can always sometimes say, hey, let's all meet up sometimes. And I've done that, and other people have done that, where they forge a team or a party on a certain MMO or multiplayer, and they become friends. So yeah, games help out with that. Games also help out with education. When I was in elementary school, it was very hard for me to learn. I thought I was an idiot. When I was in elementary school, I always made bad grades until they found out my learning skills were different from others in the classroom. So they put me and a bunch of other people into a classroom, and we were learning by playing video games. And they had educational video games. As a kid, they were entertaining, but if I were playing them now, I would say, wow, this is corny as hell. But nonetheless, it helped me understand to the point where I was able to even understand the other work that the people were going on in class. I was able to adapt through that way by doing what I did in the video game. So video games can help you with so many things in life. So it's such a shame that American media always slanders them as bad and not good just to get those views from the old people who don't understand video games. It's a shame. But what I'm trying to say here is Karen has met the high schoolers that challenged her in the final round when it came to Squad Jam. It turns out these tough, buff Amazon women were nothing more than gymnastic high schoolers. That's right, they were actually from gymnastics team. And here's the thing I was talking about, how games help people. Besides Karen dealing with her tall complex and how she likes to be small because she's very self-conscious about her appearance, video games help this group of high schoolers become more as a team. Now, before they found Gale, apparently they did not get along. They could not stand each other. So in order to become a team, they decided to play a game, a gymnastics simulator. And through that, they were able to learn and talk with each other. And then they found another game called Gale. And through that, by going through many near-death experiences within the game, they learned to trust each other and to form plans and strategies in order to win. Because in a way, for teamwork, it's when you're really pressured into it for you to get along with somebody. And that's exactly what happened here. You can be in the room with someone exactly you cannot stand in the world. But when you and him have to put each other's trust to live in order to move on, you guys become the bestest friends when you walk out of that room. So that's exactly what games did for these high school girls. Showing how their personalities were completely different from their avatar personalities. One was big and buff, but she was very small. One was like a Hollywood movie star, but she was very shy. Well, even there was one that even kind of looked like their own real personality, just proves how much confidence they already had in themselves, but they just tagged along with it. So, also looking at their avatars and their real selves defines a lot about character, who they want to be, and who they kind of want to stray away from, just by the way their avatar looks. So I guess when someone does forge an avatar sometimes, who knows? Maybe a lot of guys who who dress as girls in video games, that might be saying something there. No, anyway. Yeah, that was the first part of this episode. The second part was we finally meet M. That's right, we meet real life M. I was planning to be this nerdy dude. He probably is this nerdy, military otaku kind of guy. But however, he looked a lot, what girls would say, handsome. He didn't look weird or anything like that. You would say this guy belongs to be a model or some cool dude you see at a club or a bar. So my expectations is like, wow, I didn't see that coming. So anyway, however, he acts the way he did when Lynn pointed the gun at him. So with this conversation, apparently Squad Jam 2 is coming up. This is where I was a bit upset about Squad Jam. Like, really? You had to name it Squad Jam? Usually when you have a Battle Royale or gaming tournament, usually it's annually. Like, say you have this championship or that tournament, it's every once a year, but you can have more than one tournament a year, but however they're given different names, different regulations, and different rules. So for you to have the same tournament name just only a few weeks after Squad Jam 1, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The writer couldn't have come up with a better name for the tournament, for the Battle Royale. They could have called it something else. No, they had to freaking call it Squad Jam 2. How very creative. Everything about the show so far has been good, but you couldn't give a better name for the second Battle Royale. So yes, people, will be once again in another Squad Jam. What's this going to take? 5 more episodes? Well, that's the whole entire remaining of the series. Yay! I can't wait for Squad Jam 2, even though a year hasn't passed. That's like time when Scott Cawthon released so many Five Nights at Freddy's within a year. Like, wow, so much for really savoring the flavor of the game. No, you gotta just pack it all down. Wow. But anyways, that was a irrelevant rant. That was just something personally I didn't like, But let's get on with it. Through M, we learned a little bit more about Pito's personality in the real life. Why is she so psycho, insane, crazy and stuff, obsessed with killing? So, apparently it's because she's always been obsessed with death. And apparently when she heard of Sword Art Online, SAO, what happened to them, she was upset. Not because the horror things that happened, but because she wasn't in there. She was just angry and upset. Something that she's always dreamed of, putting life and death situations like that she couldn't be a part of. Especially when she heard of a guild called Laughing Coffin, one of the main guilds that would kill people in SAO. She would say that she would easily just be in the game, being part of Laughing Coffin, killing tons of people, or she would be on the opposite side, killing off people like Laughing Coffin, just be a hero of justice. So to her, either one way, as long as she's killing people, that's all she cares about. So this girl is completely obsessed to death, to the point where she says if she loses Squad Jam 2, she will commit suicide, and she'll make M commit suicide with him. I'm like, whoa, girl, whoa, back off. You ain't getting me on this, man. You do your own thing, but don't you dare drag me down, okay? You gonna do this? You do this alone, man. You came in this world alone, you die in this world alone. Don't you drag me in? Pretty much so M, however's under her mercy and stuff. And apparently she's also, like, up there in this big company and stuff like that. So Karen needs to find a way to bring Pito back down to earth. Like, yo, you get a little crazy psycho over this. You gotta move on, man. You won't get the feeling you will as an SAO. Even if you do it yourself, you do it intentionally. So even if she does lose this in Squad Jam 2, she won't have that experience as they did in SAO. In SAO, nobody wanted to get killed in SAO. So when they died, day and say, oh well, my avatar's dead, I'm gonna go kill myself. It wasn't like that. Heck, it wasn't even like that in the other Gale Sword Art Online arc, where someone would enter the house and they would kill them. It wasn't like that neither. So in a way, her reasoning of playing the game is kind of idiotic. But then again, she probably knows that, but it's the only way she can cope with her obsession of not participating in Sword Art Online. So I guess, hey, that's crazy people logic. But nonetheless, I enjoyed the opening of characters. I enjoyed understanding them more on a personal level than you usually do in the original Sword Art line, so I'm happy about that. So that's a win-win for everybody in the end of the day. But before I end this, there's one last thing that Karen did. Apparently, they stopped me though. She called in a little friend who also plays Gale, and I believe I know who she is. And I'm not gonna say anything until the next episode. But other than that, yes, I did find this out because usually when the credits roll, and I don't care much for the credit scenes, I would usually exit out the video and just go on to something else. But not this time. This time I've learned to just skim through the credits and see what happens at the end. That's what I do now. So I won't miss anything else like I did last time, because I was very disappointed last time, but not this time. So yes, that is my review on Gale episode 6. It was very interesting. We finally get what everyone wanted, was more world building behind the characters and understanding where they're coming from. And that's all we could ask for, and who knows when the term will start out. Probably they'll give it one more episode of character development. Who knows? I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next in the show, because it's really, really doing well for itself, besides that freaking recap. But anyways, that's all I got for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon to get you more of yours truly. I have been the Madcrown on Madime, and I am signing out. Have a good one, guys.